What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and we have some updates on what's going on with CARB and what's going on in the Senate. We had Senate Joint Resolution 47. Now, that was part to deal with the California State Motor Vehicle and Engine Non-Road Engine Pollution Control Standards, the NOx decision, very similar to the House Joint Resolution of the same matter. Now, that did pass in the House and has come over to the Senate, and now they have, from what I am seeing here on Congress.gov, and what I was just watching on C-SPAN, it looks like they are combining that House Joint Resolution and the Senate Joint Resolution into one rule. Now, I heard that they were going to do the rule thing and not do CRAs, and then they flip-flopped and went back to they're going to do it as a CRA, and we don't care what the parliamentarian says. But this looks like it's going to be a rule, and maybe they still push it as a CRA as well, because they have the House version, but they also have one from the Senate directly. And this one was introduced by Senator Mullen from Oklahoma. He's the on the Environment and Public Works Committee in the Senate. Was introduced back in April. So on April 4th, that's how long this has been sitting in the Senate. So this came up. They had environmental protection. They did a CRS report on it. And then now it came up today where they're pushing this as a rule, not as a Congressional Review Act. Maybe that makes it easier for them to get that through, but that would also basically end the CARB waivers, meaning nobody would have to follow those rules once the feds institute it. And I've said this multiple times, all it takes is one of these. Now, we already have one of these, what was it, HJR 60. That already went through. It had to do with the national parks, but it had to do with off-road vehicles, small vehicles, chainsaws, lawnmowers, and that went directly at California for like some of the smaller lawnmowers and things of that nature. That can be used in that aspect. This is going to be more geared towards diesel trucks, particulates, things of that nature. So it'll be interesting to see how they get this through as a rule, and if they're going to push the House Joint Resolution as a CRA. It's actually kind of smart when you think of it. If they push it both ways, push it as a rule and as a CRA, it kind of makes it where you covered both bases. You know, if you can't, if you take one to court, you're going to take both versions to court. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take the rule to court and the Congressional Review Act to court. You can't. So I think it's pretty ingenious. I think that's very smart. Maybe that's one way for them to move forward on these other regulations as well. But not a super long video. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on here with Senate Joint Resolution 47. And it'll be interesting. So if that goes through as a rule, but the House Joint Resolution goes through as a CRA, I mean, I know it's kind of double dip. It's like the same thing, but different. Same, but different. Same, but different. Same, but different. And it will be covered both ways. I think it's smart. I think it's definitely smart. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what we do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.